Y'all should have told me to get us some food.
Crazy.
They was just playing with that food.
See? Definitely gonna bust these out tonight. Oh, this gonna kill it. We gonna make every sneaker blog, trust me. Fire.
So sometimes a project will pop up where we kind of need to put everything on hold for the time being, and that's what happened here. We just had a really cool order come in. We're going to be making a custom pair of shoes for Bow Wow. The theme behind the shoes is going to be based on his 2002 movie Like Mike. Hard to believe that this movie is already 18 years old. I was 10 years old when this movie came out, so that's crazy to see. Makes me feel very old. In the movie, he basically finds an old pair of MJ shoes. They happen to be a pair of Nike Blazers, so that's what we're going to be using for the base shoe for these. So now let's go ahead and show you some behind the scenes looks at how we went ahead and made these, and then after that we're going to go ahead and give you a full review and breakdown on how they turned out. So now let's go ahead and talk about the design and how these Bow Wow Like Mike Blazers turned out. So starting off with the basic color scheme for the design, we went ahead and used this red and blue colorway that is used by the Los Angeles Knights, the team in the movie that Bow Wow plays on. And then a really cool design concept that I like to do that packs in a ton of detail is this perpendicular text. Now with this, I can pack in a ton of different details, like his name in the movie, Calvin Cambridge, the team he plays on, his jersey number, and once you actually pick the shoes up and you start turning them around and looking through more of the text, you're constantly just finding new little hidden gems in there. So that's a really cool way to just pack in a lot of details. Then I decided to do an all royal blue swoosh. Since we have such a complicated background, I definitely didn't want to take away from that at all. Then we decked out these upper heel panels in a royal blue, also with the white Bow Wow apparel logo. So as far as any other design aspects that were definitely considered for these, if you're familiar with the movie at all, what he actually finds is an all-white pair of blazers that have this baby blue swoosh. I thought about potentially trying to keep these all white and keeping them very simple, but still, of course, having that custom flair. Maybe doing this perpendicular text and like a light gray on top of a white base, but I really wanted to bring in his team colors that he plays on, so that's how we came up with that red and blue colorway. When he finds the shoes in the movie, they're on this phone line, so I thought about potentially having some of that imagery, but ultimately we just decided on having this really clean look and just bringing in some of those details that will really hopefully bring up some cool memories from the movie, like his name and jersey number and whatnot. But I'm also very curious how you guys would potentially go about tackling a theme like this. Let's say you're working with an all-white pair of Nike Blazers and you get the simple theme of do something from the Like Mike movie. What would you come up with? Go ahead and comment that down below, and I'd love to just start a little discussion on what other design aspects you guys would have brought into these. And the last little design detail that I want to share with you guys that we were able to incorporate into these was a really cool scene from the movie when Bow Wow first picks up the wet pair of shoes from the telephone line. He looks behind the tongue tag and he sees that they say MJ. So that is a cool little detail that you can't see from the outside of the shoes at all. Nobody would really even know